Fourth graders from Hamilton Elementary took an end-of-the-school-year field trip to the Coon Rapids Senior Center.
Every time I bring the kids here, the seniors are so tickled, and some of them tell the kids to call them Grandma or Grandpa.
The kids saw faces they'd never seen before, and so each student found their name on a place card on the table, and instantly they made a connection.
Nice to see you!
This was the first meeting between pen pals.
Kids don't write letters, right? That's kind of getting to be a lost art. So just the art of writing to somebody and making those connections.
It began back in January, when the students got the name of their pen pal and the letter writing assignment from Miss Newland.
Okay, what other thing could you possibly be curious about with your pen pals? Let's make a list.
The students were asked to write at least 2 letters each month.
Some of my kids are very prolific and they're writing like multiple times a week.
I earned like $40 this year from selling stuff.
Lorraine said to her pen pal friend, Cheryl Albers. Cheryl recalls the first letter she got from Lorraine, and now the two were face to face, able to talk over a lot of their favorite things, like ice cream.
She likes the ice cream that's not on there. She likes Superman ice cream. I never heard of Superman ice cream.
And even though the games they like to play may be different,
Oh, 65. Oh, 65.
Some of the people who are writing have been writing ever since we started, and so it's kind of fun to see those familiar faces every year.
turns out letter writing was a great way to make connections between the generations. After all, despite differences in age, deep down we have a lot in common.
1, 2, 3.
The 4th of July is quickly approaching, and that means it's celebration time at Boulevard Plaza. The festivities start on Tuesday, July 2nd at noon when the carnival opens, along with food trucks, the Lions Tent, and pull tabs. From 4 to 5:30 p.m., there's firefighter bingo. From 5 to 10 p.m., it's the Coon Rapids High School all-class reunion. At 6 p.m., the parade will make its way down Mississippi Boulevard by Anoka Ramsey and wind its way through the neighborhood. There's a Rocky meet and greet from 7 to 8 p.m., along with more bingo from 7:30 to 9. And from 6:30 to 10 p.m., enjoy live music from the band Arena, which plays classic rock. Moving to Wednesday, July 3rd, the carnival opens at noon, followed by firefighter bingo from 4 to 9 p.m. At 5 p.m., a new event. The Coon Rapids Police Association is organizing a bags tournament to benefit their Shop with a Cop programs. From 5 to 11 p.m., check out hot rods and classic cars on display at the car show. And from 6:30 to 10 p.m., listen to live music from the City Knights. On Thursday, July 4th, things get started at 8 a.m. with the Firecracker 5K, followed by the Kids Sparkler Dash at 9:15. At noon, the carnival opens, followed by firefighter bingo from 2 to 9 p.m. From 4 to 6 p.m., there's a public safety meet and greet. From 6:30 to 10 p.m., enjoy live music from the Rockin' Hollywoods. The carnival and Midway will close promptly at 7:30 p.m. on the 4th, but be sure to stay for the big fireworks show at 10 p.m. For more details on the celebration, including a new chaperone policy for all visitors under 18, log on to the city's website, coonrapidsmn.gov. The Castaways kicked off the annual summer concert series at the Coon Rapids Dam on Thursday night. The group features 4 musicians who play everything from Bruce Springsteen to the Beatles. If you missed the concert, you can catch it on the CTN Community Channel on cable. 8 concerts remain this summer. On June 13th, it's the R&B sounds of The Power of 10. June 20th, the Naked Cowboys take the stage with country music. June 27th, it's the variety sounds of the Backyard Band. On July 11th, the country group The Red Letter Band takes the stage. July 18th, it's the Holy Rockarollas. On July 25th, Pirates, Guitars, and Beachfront Bars will play island rock and variety music. August 1st, it's the variety sounds of Jonah and the Whales. And the concert series concludes on August 8th with the Revolution 5, a Beatles tribute band. All concerts start at 7 p.m. Admission and parking are free. Here's a quick recap of the Tuesday, June 4th City Council meeting. The council introduced an ordinance that would rezone a chunk of land off University Avenue from office to moderate density residential. The 3.8-acre site is currently being used as a peace garden by Peace Lutheran Church. But a developer wants to buy the property and construct 34 townhomes on the site. Nearby residents have voiced concerns about safety and increased traffic if the project were to move forward. The City Council will consider formal adoption of the rezoning at its June 18th meeting. The council has also introduced an ordinance that would establish a local housing trust fund. The trust fund would provide clear authority for the city's administration of existing housing programs formerly administered by the Coon Rapids Mortgage Assistance Foundation, including Home for Generations. The fund would also provide a home for new housing sales tax revenue from the state, which will start arriving this summer. And lastly, with the fund, the city could be eligible for up to $225,000 through a state matching grant program. And that's a quick recap of the June 4th City Council meeting. As always, you can find the full meetings on cable or the CTN Coon Rapids YouTube channel. Filings for public office closed this week. 4 city council seats are on the ballot this fall, and while there won't be a primary in any of the races, there will be 2 new faces on the council next year. Incumbent Pat Carlson is seeking another term on the city council. He will be running unopposed for the seat. In Ward 1, incumbent Brad Griskowiak is also seeking another term on the council. He is also running unopposed for the seat. In Ward 2, incumbent Carrie Rayrauer is not seeking re-election. Peter Butler and Don Willardson have both filed to represent the residents of Ward 2. And in Ward 4, incumbent Jenny Geisler is not seeking another term on the council. Christopher Geisler and Blake Miskowick will face off for that seat. The general election is Tuesday, November 5th.
I enjoy doing it.
4 years ago, Dave Bambenek made a commitment to remove leaves, branches, and other debris from storm drains in the street near his home.
Wife and I were at the state fair, and we went into the educational building, and the Adopt a Drain had a station there.
Drain adopters, like Bambenek, will throw out the trash they collect into the general waste stream. What he learned about stormwater runoff and its effect on water quality in lakes like Crooked Lake and the Mississippi River made him sign up for the Adopt a Drain program.
It's very important to our state for clean water. And so I just thought, I could do my part.
The Adopt a Drain program is a great way for citizens, residents, anyone to sign up and be able to help water pollution, stormwater pollution in particular, which is the #1 water pollution in the whole country.
In and around the city of Coon Rapids, there are over 6,700 catch basins and storm drains. Managing the pollution from stormwater and other forms of runoff is a constant challenge.
There's so many storm drains, we can't keep up with keeping them cleaned out as often as they're needing to be.
Hamline University developed the Adopt a Drain website and database. It's where you can enter your address and find a storm drain close to home to adopt.
The map will show you what drains are there and whether they're adopted or not.
When you adopt a drain, you'll even get to name it. Only about 500 storm drains in the city have already been adopted.
Lots of drains are waiting to be adopted. Spend about 15 minutes once or twice a month to go out and pick up the debris in that storm drain.
As for Dave Bambenek, he named his adopted drain Flow.
And it does flow. I tell people, hey, clean up the city and clean up our neighborhood. That's what it's about.
If you'd like to become a drain adopter, go to adoptadrain.org and click on the state of Minnesota to sign up.
June is here, and that means the kickoff of several annual summer activities for both kids and adults. The free summer concert series at the Coon Rapids Dam gets things started on Thursday, June 6th. There's a total of 9 concerts on Thursday nights at 7 p.m. this summer.
So, right turn, left turn, stop.
On Saturday, June 8th, the Coon Rapids Bike Rodeo is back. This one-day safety event runs from 10 a.m. to noon at Lyons Coon Creek Park. Kids get fitted to their bikes and make their way through several safety stations and an obstacle course. Another fun one for kids, the Wreck on the Spot program starts on Monday, June 10th. A staffed mobile recreation unit makes scheduled stops at designated parks throughout the summer, engaging youth ages 5 to 14 in fun activities. On Tuesday, June 11th, the annual Summer in the City Neighborhood Meeting Series gets underway. The first one takes place from 6:30 to 8 p.m. at Mercy Park. Come out and visit with city leaders and staff and get your questions answered. There are a total of 3 meetings this summer.
$10, $11, $12.
Come again, please.
20?
And if you like fresh food, visit the Coon Rapids Farmers Market starting Wednesday, June 19th. The Farmers Market is open every Wednesday from 3 to 6 p.m. through early October and is located in the parking lot of the Coon Rapids Ice Center. A car wash chain in the upper Midwest recently made its Minnesota debut with 5 locations in the Twin Cities. In March, Silver Star Car Wash opened its 3rd location in the metro across from the Village 10 Shopping Center in Coon Rapids. The business employs about a dozen workers.
We saw an opportunity with the residential in the area. We saw a Cub right across the street. There's good traffic flow, and of course we're very close to the high school as well.
The Express Car Wash service uses a tunnel system and offers 5 different wash packages, including monthly memberships. Company officials say which one you choose depends on how much protection you want for your vehicle.
If you want the top of the line, you want to keep your investment nice and clean, get all the chemicals off, you want the top package. Some people, just want the dirt off the car for right now. So then they would generally pick one of our lower packages.
In addition to their customer service, company leaders believe it's the extras that really set Silver Star apart from the competition.
With our amenities that we give our customers, dry down towels to use, the tire inflation station, our windshield washer fluid fill station, and our mat cleaner, really think that those amenities really set us apart.
Like the trees in bloom, pothole filling season is back in Coon Rapids, and you may just see the city's asphalt trucks out taking care of business.
We like to call them wheel busters. We want to get those ones filled right away.
However, not all potholes are created equally, says street supervisor Josh Peterson.
A pothole is typically 2 inches or greater in depth. We use a certain type of mix for that.
The asphalt mix for potholes is made of bigger crushed rock pieces for a deeper fix. Smaller holes less than 2 inches deep get treated with a different mix for what's called a skin patch.
The sand fines or the skin patching, it's more of a surface patch. It hasn't got all the way down to the base of the road. So we're just trying to prevent any larger potholes coming.
The streets team uses a hot box, which transports and stores both types of asphalt mix at an ideal temperature of around 300 degrees Fahrenheit. They'll apply roughly 80,000 pounds of asphalt onto the roads each week and into the summer. A double drum roller machine compacts the less severe skin patches. They get to them as soon as they can, but crews ask for patience because the priority always goes to the potholes first.
We do ask that you report the larger potholes and maybe don't report the skin patching because we will be back to take those at another time.